That night, Keisha talked to Aaliyah, explained the situation in terms a 10-year-old could understand. So Mr. Park does bad things? Like illegal things? Some. Yes. Does that make him bad? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. He saved my life. When I was sick, he paid for everything. That's good, right? Yes. That's good. And he's nice to us. And Grandma G1 loves us. That's good too. Yes. So maybe he does some bad things, but he's not a bad person? Aaliyah's logic was simple, pure. Like when I lie about homework, but I'm still a good kid. It's more complicated than that. Adults always say that. But I think it's simple. Good people sometimes do bad things. Bad people sometimes do good things. Mr. Park does both. So he's just human. Out of the mouths of babes. Keisha thought about that. About complexity. About nuance. She'd spent her life seeing things in black and white. Right and wrong. Legal and illegal. But life wasn't that simple. People weren't that simple. Jae-sung was a criminal. That was true. But he'd also saved Aaliyah's life. Changed Keisha's life. Treated her with more respect than most legitimate people ever had. Could she live with that contradiction? Could she accept the complexity? The answer came 3 days later, when she showed up at the Seoul restaurant, ready to work. Jae-sung was there. Surprised. You're staying? I'm staying. But with conditions. I manage restaurants. That's it. I don't ask about other business. You don't involve me in other business. We keep it separate. Completely separate. Agreed. And if FBI comes after me again, you make sure I'm protected legally. Good lawyers. Whatever I need. Done. Anything else? Just keep being honest with me. I can handle truth. I can't handle lies. I promise. They shook hands. Agreement made. Boundaries set. Keisha was staying. In complicated situation. With complicated people. But she was staying by choice. Eyes open. Boundaries clear. And somehow, that felt right. Year 3 brought stability. The FBI investigation fizzled. No evidence of restaurant involvement. Prosecutors moved on to easier targets. You're safe, Taeyong told her. They've closed the inquiry into you specifically. And Mr. Park? Still under investigation. But that's normal. Background noise he's learned to live with. Keisha had learned to live with it too. The knowledge that Jae-sung operated in gray areas. That his money came from questionable sources. But the restaurants were clean. Her work was clean. She'd made peace with that distinction. Aaliyah was thriving. Fluent in Korean now. Split time between Seoul and New York. Happy in both places. I'm lucky, she told Keisha. Most kids don't get to have 2 homes. 2 families. You are lucky. But you've also earned it. Being open-minded. Adapting. Being kind. I learned from you. Red Door had expanded to 5 locations. 3 in US, 2 in Korea. Keisha oversaw all of them. Director of International Operations now. $120,000 salary. Plus bonuses. She'd paid back the medical debt to Jae-sung. He'd tried to refuse payment. She insisted. I don't take charity. I pay my debts. It wasn't charity. Then let me pay it back. Please. For my pride. He accepted. Structured it as interest-free loan. Keisha paid it back over 2 years. Every penny. You didn't have to do that, Ji once said. We're family. Family doesn't keep score. I needed to. To feel like equal. Not like charity case. You were never charity case. You were investment. And best investment my son ever made. Year 3 also brought Keisha's sister visiting. Tamara, meeting the Park family for first time. This is insane. Tamara whispered, looking around the Seoul house. You really live like this now? Not here. But yes. Comfortable. Really comfortable. And they're really Korean Mafia? Allegedly. But Tam, they've been nothing but good to us. To me and Aaliyah. Whatever they are, they're family. Dinner was elaborate. Ji-won had prepared everything herself. Traditional Korean meal. Shared with family. Tamara was nervous at first. But Ji-won's warmth was impossible to resist. You are Keisha's sister? Then you are my daughter too. Welcome. By the end of the night, Tamara was won over. Okay, I get it now. This isn't about money or business. This is actual family. Took you long enough, Keisha teased. I'm protective. Sue me. I would, but Mr. Park's lawyers are expensive. They laughed. Real laughter. Family laughter. Month 8 brought crisis. Jae-sung was attacked. Ambushed leaving a meeting. Shot twice. Survived, but barely. Keisha got the call from Taeyong. Mr. Park is in surgery. It's bad. She flew to New York immediately. Found G1 at the hospital. The older woman looked decades older. Terrified. My son, she whispered. My only son. He'll be okay. He's strong. They shot him. Because of business. Because of violence. This life, it takes everything. Surgery took 6 hours. Jae-sung survived. But recovery was long. Painful. Keisha visited daily. Bringing food. Sitting with G1. Supporting the family that had supported her. You don't have to be here, Jae-sung said once. Weak from pain medication. Yes, I do. Your family. This is what family does. Even though you know what I am. What I do. Because I know what you are. Complicated man who's been nothing but good to me and mine. That's what matters. He squeezed her hand. Weakly. Thank you. For what? For seeing past the monster. For seeing the man. You're not a monster. You're just human. Flawed, complicated human. Like all of us. Recovery took months. Jae-sung couldn't work. Couldn't manage his empire. Things started falling apart. Let me help, Keisha offered. Not with the illegal stuff. But the legitimate businesses. Let me manage more. Take the pressure off. You have enough. I'm offering. Let me help. She did. Expanded her role. Managed not just restaurants, but several of Jae-sung's legitimate holdings. Real estate. Import business. Consulting firm. Turned out, her skills transferred. Management was management. Integrity was integrity. You're natural, Taeyong said. Mr. Park is lucky to have you. I'm lucky to have him. To have all of you. By year's end, Jae-sung was recovered. Back to work. But changed. Softer. More cautious. I'm getting too old for this, he admitted to Keisha. The violence. The risk. I'm thinking about retirement. From crime. From active involvement. Let younger generation take over. Focus on legitimate businesses. Live longer. That's wise. It's survival. I have people who depend on me. My mother. You. Aaliyah. I can't keep risking myself. Then don't. Walk away. Build something different. You make it sound simple. It is simple. Just not easy. But you're strong enough. Brave enough. You can do it. He studied her. When did you become my conscience? When you saved my life by giving me a chance. Now I'm returning the favor. By pushing me toward legitimate life? By pushing you toward longer life. Same thing. He laughed. Actually laughed. Fair point. Year 3 ended with Jae-sung announcing his semi-retirement. Passing daily operations to trusted lieutenants. Focusing on legal businesses. Is this because of me? Keisha asked. It's because of almost dying. Because of my mother getting older. Because I'm tired of looking over my shoulder. But yes, partly because of you. You've shown me there's another way. Honest way. Better way. I didn't mean to change you. You changed me by being yourself. By showing me what integrity looks like. That's powerful influence. So what now? Now I build legitimate empire. With your help. If you're willing. I'm willing. Always have been. Good. Because I'm going to need you. Need your honesty. Your perspective. Your strength. You have it. All of it. That's what family means. Family, he repeated. Yeah, that's exactly what it means. Year 4 brought unexpected development. Jae-sung asked Keisha to be COO, Chief Operating Officer, of all Park family legitimate businesses. That's too much responsibility. It's exactly right amount of responsibility. You've proven yourself across every business. People respect you. Trust you. You're perfect for the role. I'm not Korean. I don't understand the culture fully. You understand people. You understand business. You understand integrity. That's what matters. And Keisha, your family. That makes you Korean enough in our world. The promotion came with ridiculous salary. $250,000. Plus equity in the businesses. Plus benefits that felt excessive. This is more money than I ever imagined making. This is what you're worth. Accept it with grace. She did. Moved Aaliyah into better school. Manhattan private school. Best education available. Mom, this is too fancy, Aaliyah protested. You deserve fancy. You've adapted to so much. Moved countries. Learned new language. Been flexible beyond your years. This is reward. Will I become spoiled? Not if I have anything to say about it. You remember where we came from. Who we are. Money doesn't change that. Okay, but can I at least enjoy the nice bathroom? Our old apartment bathroom was scary. Keisha laughed. Yes, enjoy the nice bathroom. As COO, Keisha had real power. Decision-making authority. Respect from everyone in the organization. People fear you a little, Taeyong told her. In good way. Why would they fear me? Because you have Mr. Park's ear, his trust, his respect. That makes you powerful in our world. I don't want people to fear me. They also respect you. That's better than fear. But little bit of fear keeps people honest. She learned the intricacies of Park family business. The legitimate operations were extensive. Real estate portfolio worth millions. Import-export company with international reach. Consulting firm that advised Fortune 500 companies. Restaurant group she'd built. All legal. All profitable. All growing under her management. You have gift, Ji-won told her. You see potential. You develop people. You build things that last. I learned from you. From your son. From this family. You brought your own gifts. We just gave you opportunity to use them. Year 4 also brought Aaliyah's teenage years. 13. Suddenly moody. Suddenly complicated. I hate this school. Everyone's rich and fake. You're rich now too. But I'm not fake. I remember being poor. They don't. They've always had everything. They don't understand anything. Keisha understood. Aaliyah was caught between worlds. Poor roots, rich present. Black girl in predominantly white school. American girl who spoke Korean. Too much of everything. Belonging nowhere completely. It's hard being different, Keisha said. But different is your strength. You've experienced life these kids never will. That's gift. Doesn't feel like gift. Feels like being alien. I know, baby. But you're not alone. You have family. Real family who understands complicated. Mr. Park understands. Mr. Park built empire starting with nothing. From immigrant family. From being different. He understands completely. Can I talk to him? About this? Of course. He's family. Aaliyah did. Jae-sung took her to lunch. Just them. Talked for 2 hours. What did you talk about? Keisha asked after. About being caught between worlds. About not quite fitting anywhere. About how that's actually superpower if you use it right. Aaliyah smiled. He's really smart, Mom. I know. And he really cares about us. Like actually cares. I know that too. Month 6 brought board meeting. Park family businesses were being restructured. Officially incorporated. Legitimate entities with boards, shareholders, governance. We're going fully legal, Jae-sung announced. Complete separation from any questionable operations. Clean slate. Can you do that? One board member asked. Just walk away from the other business? I can. I have. It's done. His voice was steel. This is new chapter. Legitimate business only. Anyone uncomfortable with that is free to leave. No one left. After the meeting, Keisha asked, Are you really out? Completely out. Yes. It's time. I'm 46. I want to live past 50. That means leaving that life entirely. What about the people who depend on that business? I've made arrangements. Transitioned control to others. Ensured everyone's protected. But I'm done. Completely done. Because of the shooting? Because of you. Because of my mother. Because I want a future that isn't constantly looking over my shoulder. I didn't mean to. You showed me there's better way. That's gift. I'm taking it. Year 4 ended with celebration. Park family businesses reported record profits. All legitimate. All clean. All successful. You did this. Jae-sung told Keisha at the company party. You made this possible. We did this. Together. No. I provided resources. You provided vision. You provided integrity. You made people believe we could be more than what we were. You were always more. You just needed permission to show it. He smiled. Maybe. But you gave that permission. Ji-won approached them. My children, she said. Both of you. Building something beautiful. Something honest. Something that will last. Both of us. Keisha questioned. Yes. You are my daughter now. Officially. I've claimed you in front of family. That means something. You know this. I know. But it still surprises me. That I belong here. That this is my life. You belong because you chose to belong. Because you proved yourself worthy. Because you earned place through honesty and hard work. Ji-won touched her face. You belong because I love you. As my daughter. As family. Keisha felt tears. I love you too. As mother. As family. They hugged. For years since returning a wallet. For years since everything changed. And Keisha thought about that moment. Finding wallet under sink. Choosing to return it instead of keeping the money. One choice. One honest choice. Had led to this. To family. To career. To belonging. To love. Sometimes integrity got rewarded. Not always. Not quickly. But eventually, somehow, the universe balanced itself. And Keisha was living proof. Year 5 brought crisis of different kind. Keisha's sister, Tamara, was in trouble. Domestic violence. Husband who'd turned abusive. I don't know what to do, Tamara said, calling in tears. I'm scared. He's getting worse. Come here. To New York. Right now? I'll protect you. I can't afford to just leave. Yes, you can. I'm sending a ticket. You're getting on a plane. Today. Bring the kids. Come to me. Tamara came. Broken, scared, desperate. Just like Keisha had been 5 years ago. You look different, Tamara said. Stronger. I am stronger. And I'm going to help you get stronger too. Keisha found Tamara an apartment. Good neighborhood. Safe building. Paid first 6 months rent. You don't have to. Yes, I do. Someone helped me when I had nothing. I'm passing it forward. By giving me thousands of dollars? By giving you safety. By giving you space to heal. That's what family does. He protects family. We're family. So he protects us. Still. Scary. Would you prefer scary protection or no protection? Scary protection. Definitely. Month 3 brought Tamara a job. At Red Door. Not charity position, real job. Assistant manager. Learning the business. I can't take handout. It's not handout. It's opportunity. Like I got. You're smart, capable, hardworking. You just need a chance. I'm giving you that chance. And if I fail, then you fail. But I don't think you will. We're Browns. We don't quit. Tamara didn't fail. She thrived. Turned out, restaurant management ran in the family. You're natural, Keisha told her after 3 months. Customer service, staff management, problem solving. You're really good at this. I learned from watching you. How you lead. How you treat people. You taught me. I learned from the Parks. They taught me. Now I teach you. That's how knowledge works. Year 5 also brought Aaliyah's first serious relationship. Boyfriend. Marcus. Nice kid. Respectful. But Jae-sung went full protective uncle. I need to meet him. Mr. Park, he's 15. And my niece is dating. I meet him. That's how this works. The meeting was intimidating. Jae-sung at his most intense. Asking questions. Assessing. Judging. Poor Marcus was terrified. Afterward, Aaliyah fumed. You scared him. He was so nervous. Good. Boys should be nervous. Keeps them respectful. Uncle Jay, I'm protecting you. That's my job. Your job is to trust mom's parenting. To support, not intimidate. Can I do both? No. But Marcus passed the test. Kept dating Aaliyah. Even got comfortable around Jae-sung eventually. He's good kid, Jae-sung admitted. Respectful. Smart. Treats her well. I approve. How generous of you, Keisha said dryly. Family approval matters. He's her boyfriend, not her fiancé. Good practice for when she does have fiancé. I'll know how to intimidate properly by then. Year 5 also brought expansion. Red Door was opening in LA, 6th location. Flagship West Coast restaurant. I want you to oversee it, Jae-sung said. Live in LA 6 months. Get it established. 6 months away from New York. Aaliyah can come. Or stay with G1. Or split time. We'll make it work. And Tamara? She's still learning. I'll watch over her. She's family too now. We take care of family. LA was different. Faster. More superficial. More focused on image. But Red Door succeeded. Keisha's management style, authentic, people-focused, integrity-driven, resonated even in image-obsessed LA. You're making waves, the LA Times food critic wrote. Red Door isn't just restaurant. It's statement. That authenticity matters. That people matter. That business can be both profitable and principled. The review made Keisha cry. I didn't think anyone noticed. The integrity part. People notice, Jae-sung said. They're just not used to seeing it in business world. You're teaching them it's possible. Month 5 in LA brought unexpected visitor. Marcus, Tamara's ex-husband. Showing up at the restaurant. I need to talk to Tamara. Tell her to call me. No. I'm her husband. You're her abuser. You're not welcome here. You can't keep me from my wife. Security appeared. Jae-sung's people. Even in LA. Always watching. Sir, you need to leave. Now. Marcus left. But not quietly. Shouting. Threatening. Making scene. Keisha called Jae-sung. Marcus showed up. He's escalating. I'll handle it. How? Legally. Completely legally. But firmly. He won't bother anyone again. She didn't ask. Didn't want to know. Just knew that 3 days later, Marcus was arrested. On outstanding warrants. Completely unrelated to the Parks. Except probably not unrelated at all. Thank you, Keisha said. Family protects family. That's how this works. even when protection is morally gray? Especially then. Integrity doesn't mean being soft. It means being just. Sometimes justice requires creativity. Keisha thought about that, about how her definition of integrity had evolved. 5 years ago, she'd seen everything as black and white, right and wrong, legal and illegal. Now she understood nuance. Understood that protecting family sometimes required operating in gray areas. That justice and legality weren't always the same thing. The Parks had taught her that. Not through words, through actions, through demonstrating that complex problems required complex solutions. She'd grown, changed, evolved, from scared cleaner to powerful executive, from rigid moralist to practical ethicist, all because she'd returned a wallet and been welcomed into a family that valued integrity but understood complexity. Year 5 ended with Keisha back in New York. LA restaurant thriving, Tamara managing successfully, Aaliyah happy, and Keisha understanding, finally, completely, that she'd found where she belonged. Not despite the complications. Because of them. Family wasn't simple. Love wasn't simple. Life wasn't simple. But it was hers. Fully, completely hers. And that was everything. Year 6 brought G1's 70th birthday. Massive celebration planned. Both in Seoul and New York. Family from around the world gathering. This is too much, G1 protested. I'm just turning 70. Not dying. You're matriarch of this family, Jae-sung said. We celebrate you properly. The Seoul celebration was traditional. Hanbok dresses. Formal ceremony. Bowing. Respect rituals Keisha had learned. You bow beautifully now, Ji-won told her. Like you were born to it. I had good teacher. You had willing heart. That's more important. The New York celebration was different. Modern. Rongha. Fusion, Ji-won called it. Mixing Korean traditions with American style. Keisha had organized it. Rented out entire Red Door flagship. Invited everyone who mattered. Family, business associates, friends. Her speech was emotional. 5 years ago, I found a wallet. Inside was money I desperately needed. But I returned it anyway. Because my grandmother taught me integrity matters more than comfort. That wallet belonged to this woman. Park Ji-won. And she didn't just thank me. She adopted me. Claimed me as daughter. Gave me family when I had none. Gave me opportunity when I had nothing. Gave me love when I'd forgotten what that felt like. Ji-won, you saved me. Not by giving me money or job. By seeing me. By valuing integrity over everything. By showing me that doing right thing actually matters in this world. Happy birthday, Yama. I love you. The Korean word, Yama, mother, made Ji-won cry. Made the whole room go silent. My daughter, Ji-won said, pulling Keisha into embrace. My precious daughter. You gave me back my heart. After my daughter died, I thought I'd never love like that again. But you taught me I could. That family isn't just blood. It's choice. It's love. It's showing up. Thank you for showing up. For being brave enough to return that wallet. For being honest enough to earn trust. For being strong enough to become family. There wasn't a dry eye in the room. After the party, Jae-sung found Keisha on the restaurant balcony, looking at New York lights. Beautiful speech. I meant every word. I know. That's what made it beautiful. He joined her at the railing. My mother loves you. Really loves you. Like she loved my sister. I love her too. Like I love my mother. Like I love my grandmother's memory. You've become essential to this family. You know that. I'm just trying to honor the opportunity you gave me. You've done more than honor it. You've transformed it. Transformed us. Jae-sung turned to face her. 5 years ago, I was man built from violence. From fear. From taking. You showed me building is better than taking. That giving is stronger than hoarding. That integrity actually matters. I didn't do that. You chose that. You showed me it was possible. That's everything. They stood in comfortable silence. Two people who'd saved each other without realizing it. Can I ask you something? Keisha said finally. Why did you really help me? That first time. It wasn't just about the wallet. Jae-sung was quiet for a long moment. My sister. The one who died. She was like you. Honest. Kind. Saw good in people. She would have returned that wallet too. Without hesitation. When I saw you'd returned it, when my mother told me about meeting you, I saw my sister. Saw who she would have become if she'd lived. And I thought, maybe I could help someone like her. Maybe I could honor her memory by protecting someone with her spirit. So I was surrogate. For your sister. At first. But Keisha, you became so much more. Became yourself. became essential, became family in your own right. He met her eyes. I don't help you anymore because of my sister's memory. I help you because you're you. And you're irreplaceable. Keisha felt tears threatening. I don't know what to say. Say you'll stay? That you won't leave this family. That you'll keep being exactly who you are. I'll stay. I'm not going anywhere. Good. Because we need you. I need you. Something in his voice made her look closer. See something she hadn't seen before. Something beyond gratitude. Beyond family affection. But before she could process it, Aaliyah appeared. Mom, Grandma wants you for photos. The moment passed, but something had shifted. Something Keisha would need to think about later. Month 2 of year 6 brought business crisis. Competitor was spreading rumors. That Park family businesses were still connected to organized crime. That customers weren't safe. That employees were being exploited. All lies. But effective lies. Business dropped 20% across all locations. We need to respond, Keisha said at emergency meeting. How? Jae-sung asked. We can't prove negative. Can't prove we're not connected to crime. No. But we can prove we're committed to integrity, to transparency, to community. Keisha pulled up presentation. We go on offense. Full financial audit. By independent firm. Published publicly. Show every dollar, every transaction, complete transparency. That's risky. That's honest. And honesty is our brand. We show we have nothing to hide. We invite scrutiny. We welcome investigation. Because we're clean.
Thank you for watching part 2. Please like, comment, and share for more powerful stories.